OPEC has reached out to some of its non-OPEC counterparts like Russia to cut 1.8 million barrels a day off the market. But there's only been a lackluster response, raising the question, is OPEC still relevant?
This is really a historic agreement because this has never existed before. There's been a lot of distrust. And so OPEC is definitely back with its partners, these non-OPEC countries. It's a major force in the world oil market, but it's not the only force. It shares the space with the shale producers, which is a whole new game, and indeed increasingly with the financial markets, which are having increasingly more influence on what happens to the oil price and the whole direction of the oil market.
Well, OPEC still has, I think, quite a bit of impact on the market, but they're not the only producers by any means, and there are, and not all OPEC members are necessarily in the same position. So I do think they still have considerable influence.
I think OPEC will always be relevant and will be a force. I think one of the things that there is broader supply than there was 15, 20 years ago, and that broader supply brings more voices in and has an impact. But I would never underestimate the importance of OPEC, because I think OPEC is still have some of the most significant producers in the world supply. They're very relevant to the supply curve, and I think that voice is still a very strong voice.